Welcome to dptutorials. Today, let's learn how to assess an Oracle Primavera P6 schedule using the DCMA 14-point assessment, one of the most widely accepted schedule quality standards in project management. To simplify this entire process, I've created a unique DCMA 14-point assessment dashboard in Excel. How it works: you simply copy and paste your Primavera P6 schedule into the Excel P6 data import sheet. Go to Primavera, open the project, Ctrl+A to select all the details of the activities from this activity table. The column order should be matching exactly as Excel. Perform a few basic cleanup steps, like select the date columns C and D, Ctrl+H to remove space A of the actual dates. Press Replace All here. Next, again Ctrl+H to remove the asterisk symbol which would come for the constrained dates. I type here ~* and press Replace All. And instantly, the dashboard calculates all 14 DCMA checks automatically. On the dashboard, you'll see an overall schedule health score as 50% individual scores for each DCMA parameter, along with the red, amber, green indicator. A clear, visual indicator showing whether your schedule is healthy or needs correction. Also, with the key highlights on top. How to interpret the health score. If your score is above 70 to 80%, your schedule is in good shape. A score close to 100% means your schedule is excellent. If the score drops below 50% or 25%, it's a clear signal that schedule logic corrections are required in P6. Now, let's quickly walk through the 14 DCMA checks covered in this dashboard. First category, logic and relationships activities without predecessors. Threshold, less than 5%. Activities without successors. Threshold, less than 5%. Relationships with leads. Threshold, less than 5%. Relationships with lags. Threshold, less than 5%. Hard constraints should not exceed 5%. Second category, float and duration. Checks, high total float activities. I've considered 44 days as the limit. Activities exceeding this should be less than 5%. Negative float activities, ideally 0 but allowed up to 5%, high duration activities. For L3 or L4 schedules, activities should ideally be 10 or 14 days or less. Activities exceeding 44 days should be below 5%. Third category, data, quality, and status. Invalid dates. For example, finish date earlier than start date. Activities without resources. Threshold, less than 5%. Missed or overdue tasks. Activities with start dates earlier than today but not updated. Threshold, less than 5%. The last 3 checks are manual but critical. Critical path length should ideally be 10 to 20% of the total project duration. This depends on project complexity and criticality. Baseline Execution Index, BEI, measures actual progress versus planned progress. Should be greater than 0.95. Critical Path Length Index, CPLI, ratio of planned versus actual critical path duration. Should be greater than 1. Let us say these 3 have passed in our case, then the final health score would become as 71%. Understanding the calculations. If you want to dive deeper, the spreadsheet includes definitions, formulas, and calculation logic for each DCMA parameter. You can clearly see how BEI tracks actual progress against baseline. CPLI compares planned versus actual critical path duration and forecasted finish dates. The download link for this Excel template is provided in the video description. Just copy your Primavera P6 schedule, paste it into Excel, and instantly get your DCMA health score. Template benefits: no manual calculations, instant schedule, health visibility, adjustable threshold limits based on your project needs. Score tracking for each individual DCMA parameter. I hope you found this tutorial useful and practical. If you liked this video, like, share, comment. And if you'd like to see more ready-to-use templates and dashboards, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.